Night fell over the battlefield. The wind howled through the cold, jagged rocks, like the sighs of time itself. In a muddy trench, Lieutenant Minh sat silently, his deep eyes gazing at the distant horizon. In his hand he held a crumpled letter, written in the delicate handwriting of a woman. It was a letter from his young wife, whom he hadn't seen since he left for the battlefield. In the letter, she wrote about the child he had never met and the dream of their reunion. Minh gently stroked the paper as if trying to feel the warmth of home. Beside him sat Tuan, a young, newly enlisted soldier. His eyes still held a trace of innocence but were shadowed by the fear of facing death. "Lieutenant Minh, do you ever think we might not make it back?" Tuan asked, his voice trembling. Minh looked at him and smiled reassuringly. "Every soldier carries the dream of returning home, but our duty is more important than our lives." Gunfire echoed in the distance. The enemy had begun their attack. Minh quickly ordered, "Everyone to your positions, we must not lose this ground." Darkness swallowed everything. The enemy was stronger and better equipped. Bullets rained like a storm. Suddenly, a grenade landed right in front of Minh. Without hesitation, he leaped forward, shielding Tuan and the others with his body. A deafening explosion shattered the night. When the smoke cleared, everyone stared in shock at Minh. He lay motionless, blood staining the muddy ground. Tuan knelt beside him, tears streaming down his face. "Lieutenant Minh, why did you do that?" Minh gasped for breath, his eyes still filled with determination. "Tuan, live, protect this letter, and go home to your family." He placed the letter in Tuan's hands, a faint smile on his lips before his eyes closed, like stars disappearing behind the clouds. The battle ended, and their forces held the trench. Tuan survived and returned home, carrying the letter. He delivered it to the young woman, now holding a baby in her arms. She cried, clutching the letter tightly. Within those words lay more than a husband's message. They carried loyalty, sacrifice for the nation, and a promise. No matter where he was, they would always be together. A soldier's loyalty is not only to their country, but also to those they leave behind, to the letters that remain unfinished. In the memories of those who survived, they never truly disappear.